You know, as the business goes, from our very first employee, we looked at it as a family. And so the transitioning really hasn't been that much different. From our first employee to our 8th employee, they're all family. And just incorporating my family within it has been, it's always been part of our DNA, and it will continue to be that way. But it's certainly a blessing to have my kids be able to be part of what I do and what I enjoy the most.
Before I started working at Schellenberg Development, you could already tell when I'd pop in at the office when I was, 10 years old, that we were a close-knit group of people, and it always seemed like a great atmosphere to be a part of. And even before I knew what Schellenberg Development was about, I knew that it was a place that I'd want to end up in.
One of the best things about working together as a family is that we all know we have the same goal.
Growing up and watching what Marv has done in the development, we've learned a lot, and the whole process and what the details Marv has gone into, we've kind of subconsciously started to learn what he does.
As a sales agent out on site, it makes it very easy for me to do my job. With the reputation that we have over the last 30 years, the developments speak for themselves.
I think one of the biggest things that you get in our communities is just the transformation continues to be positive in our developments. It's not like where you put in sod and it's the same forever. You put in green grass and it's the same forever. We put in wildflowers, we put in native grasses, we put in things that when we look at the 4 seasons, you see a difference between each season, and it's beautiful in different ways, and it's going to continue to grow. It doesn't just stop. It is always going to continue to grow and be better than the year before. And so it's not just about selling a home at that one point in time. It's about selling a home that they're going to love right then, but when they sell it to the next buyers, they're going to love it even more because the developments become even more beautiful.
Well, I think one of the best things that I have is, when I take a field that has nothing on it, and when I drive through a community such as Fox Ridge, and there's kids and there's families out, people running and jogging, and it's just very rewarding to take it from dirt to a finished product with families and people making memories.
At Schellenberg Development, we don't just sell dirt. We are selling a lifestyle of where your kids can grow up, learn to fish, playing tag on the playground, or starting a lemonade stand. We're creating those memories so when they're older, looking back, they really remember the good times of growing up in a Schellenberg Development.
We create a safe environment. We look at how we do our streets to create curves so that it slows down. We put medians in the streets to make it more safe. How many entry points we have to the development that makes it safe. And so that's growing up in a small town. Those attributes of that small town is what I try to do in our new home communities.
Most of my best friends were in my neighborhood, and they're still close friends today. And I think that when we create a neighborhood, we want to have the foundation so that other families can create those same memories that I had when I was a kid.
One thing that I feel like really sets Schellenberg Development Company apart is the loyalty we have within the communities.
I'm old enough now, I start to see the second generation. And when I have somebody comes out and says, hey, Dad said that if you're going to buy in a community, you need to be in the Schellenberg Development community. They're going to keep its value long term, and he cares what he does. And to me, that's probably one of the most rewarding things to see.